Alright, good morning, fellas. Waking up from sleeping over last night. I'm really tired. All that riding yesterday must have took it out of me more than I thought. But it's morning. So bike's still there. Beautiful. Let's see if I can focus on that. Gonna go hit the trails in a second. I just gotta get some breakfast in me and wake up. Alright, I'm finally out of bed. Unfortunately, y'all are gonna hear me complain about the cold a lot. I mean, gee, like, there was no time to get used to it. It was like almost 80 degrees yesterday. It was like 76 or something like that in the morning, and now I just checked the weather. It's like 36 degrees. It's a huge change. But I'm warming up, getting some breakfast, drinking an energy drink. What's gonna happen now is I don't want to go on the single track with these bags. Oh, look at the inside of these bags. Look how much junk I can put in here. Got all the things. I'm gonna take off my bags. There's just survival stuff in the back bags, you know, like my chair, stuff like that. So I'm gonna take all those bags off, and I'm gonna put them in my tent. And I'm just gonna keep my tank bag, because that's where like the camera gear and my money's at. Alright, I think I made it to the trailhead. I'm honestly not 100% sure if this is the one we did last time or not, but I'm just ready to get on a trail. Oof. I was hoping there wouldn't be water, but looks like I was wrong. It has been a rough morning. I had to turn the camera off for a second and get resituated. Man, I woke up, went to warm up my bike. My bike wouldn't start. First problem. So I figured it was gonna be a little hard to start, because I have mine tuned pretty lean. So I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be lean, not a problem. Put the choke on, and like, it turned over maybe 5 or 6 times, and then the battery was dead. And I'm like, no, you've got to be kidding me. Which, in all honesty, I kind of knew the battery was starting to go out, because it was cranking kind of like starting to crank kind of slow. Like, even yesterday, I'm sure if you watched the video before this, you can tell it was like, and then it would go. And usually it's like you press the button and it's like, vroom. So I ended up having to bump start it, because I don't have a jump box or anything here with me. If you don't know how to bump start something, I would definitely recommend learning that skill. Like, just practice it at your house, because if I wouldn't have known how to do that, I'd have been screwed. I'm still very far from my house. I mean, where I'm at, somebody could. Where'd the trail go? I mean, somebody could technically come and rescue me, but maybe it goes straight? I see some flags down there. Hang on. Let me figure out where the trail goes. Alright. I don't really know if this is a good idea or not. That's not gonna stay. I'm kind of nervous. It's a pretty big hole, and see, it's wet. So I'm kind of worried about alright. Made it. It's barely. See, I'm sliding all the way. Oh my gosh. Everything's so slippery. Oh. Ah. Come on. Alright, we made it. That was sketchy. I'm gonna have to watch out for those trees. I thought I had it jumping over that log. Dang. Oof. Handguard. Thought I had it jumping over that log, and then whenever my tire went over it, I guess my tire's caked in mud. My tire slid out. Yeah, this is not the day to be on this. This stuff would be hard when it's dry. Now when it's wet, this is kind of a nightmare. Oof. This is crazy. Alright, let's go for it. Come on. Alright. I think I'm gonna go. Oh, hang on. Let me figure out where I'm at. I don't really want to be on this trail anymore. This is a little much for the mud. I really need to be on a wider track. Yeah, I'm gonna head up this way. This way kind of looks like it goes back. And it seems easier. I like this part. That way I can get back on the road and pick a different trail. It's too muggy to, like, this stuff. Oof. This stuff is just too bad right now. Yeah, I made it back to the beginning. We're gonna just head back this way and pick up the beginning of this trail and go a different direction. That one seems like where they have their enduro races, and just with it slick like it is, I'm not skilled enough to be doing that. So we're gonna try something a little bit easier. I wanted to go on the trail that we went on last time, and that wasn't the trail. So I'm not honestly sure where the beginning of the trail we went on. Alright, we're back to where we started. I'm gonna say maybe this way. I think I found the trail I was looking for. Yeah. This looks more manageable. It's like a better trail. Woo! Yeah, this is more my my skill level in the wet mud. Definitely better. Still hard, but oof, almost went down on that one. It's just been a rough day, man. I hate whenever you kind of plan everything out and you want it to go a certain way. Oof, bumpy. And then it's just like everything falls apart. It's like, come on. Just have some stuff go right. You know, now I'm worried about my bike not starting, and I'll be out here in the middle of nowhere, which is not a great idea. It's going to be so hard to start this thing in here if it doesn't want to start. That's going to be insane. Okay. I don't think this is the trail we were on last time either. It looked like it at the beginning, but I mean, this one's better than the other one. The other one was just, dude, no way I was gonna get anywhere on that thing. I was just gonna be struggling the whole way. I'm already frustrated. I don't need that. I definitely don't need that. Let's just go in the mud, because I'm gonna end up slipping in the rut and cross-rutting. It's not gonna be a fast video, but it'll be something. I'm sure that 360 camera out there is bouncing like crazy. So far, I mean, I wanted to, honestly, with how muddy it is, it's really hard to tell the power, because it's slipping so much. The suspension, though, I can tell that's working. Ooh, is that an easier trail? That trail looks easier. Never mind, it's like looking gnarlier and gnarlier. Alright, we're gonna keep just going this way. And I'm also gonna try not to turn my bike off, just in case. Okay, at times like this, I wish I did have riding boots, because the probability of me slipping out with these tires like that, pretty high. Not gonna lie. Oh, there's no way. No way. I'm not making it through that. Is that hill I did last time? I think it is. Oh, I am on the right trail. Okay, we need to go back. Go back to that split off and go the other way. I can't believe it. I found the trail. I need to mark this. That way I can find it again. Because I would love to go through that thing on the XR. I don't honestly know if it'll make it. I mean, it might not look it on camera. I mean, especially compared to what other guys are doing. Like those real enduro guys. It might not look super gnarly, but to me, man, that stuff is gnarly. I mean, this is the biggest hills we have, and they're really not super big compared to like a mountain, but it's all flat over here, so all we have to do is ride the flats. Yeah, this is it. This is the spot. Alright, I'm gonna mark this on the map, because I want to find this again and come back on a dry day and hit this on a dry day. Yeah, because this would be right after I said I'm not gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. Don't sink. Yeah, look, this is what I did on my dirt bike. Somebody recently did it. But like with the clay and everything, I mean, it's too wet. I mean, it doesn't look steep, but that's like, man, even looking back at the videos, I didn't think it was this big. Like, this is big. I mean, I'd say it's like 12 foot minimum down. and almost vertical. Like where that tree's at, the bottom of the bigger tree, that's where it starts going up. And then like right here, it's this height. Like that's insanity. Insanity. We're recording on everything. Switched up camera position. Let's go see what we can do. Try and make some headway. I feel a little bit better. Bike's still kind of worrying me that it's gonna leave me stranded out here. I don't think I'm gonna stay too long. I think I'm gonna just go video a little bit more and make sure my bags are all closed. And then I'm gonna probably head on out. Yeah, we're still heading towards camp, towards where we started. So I think this will pop out right there. And at least I can get some speed. It's got to go somewhere. I mean, a car came down here. I mean, if that battery dies, like, I'm not going to be able to bump start it in the mud. Because, like, I tried to bump start it right here in camp, and it couldn't catch any traction to spin the motor over. It used to, but I guess with the big bore kit, it's a lot harder for it to turn. So I had to go onto the road and bump start it on the road. Then I got it started. But if that would happen in the woods, dude, I would be up the creek without a paddle. Let's just play it safe. We'll go back home. We'll call it quits. We'll get the bike cleaned up. We'll obviously need an oil change. Lube the chain. Gonna have to do a deep cleaning. I'm probably gonna put all my bags on the bike. And then once all the bags are on the bike, I'm gonna pressure wash the whole thing. Just to where everything's all nice. But yeah, I'm gonna start getting packed up. Sorry it wasn't the trip I intended it to be. I mean, I really wish it would have been. I might catch some different shots on the way back, just to have some more footage. But that's it for now, man. And I was like, dude, I'm just dead. Being out here by yourself with dang, that's some killer bikes. It was like, I mean, it's just tire slippage. Alright, we made it back home. Gave her some TLC. Got her all cleaned up. Tightened the chain. The chain had gotten loose. Waxed it. Oil change. Went over all the bolts and stuff, making sure nothing was too bad. Just wear and tear. Oh, official miles, a little over 500. I was planning on riding a couple hours on the trail, and the 1,000-mile was just a guesstimate. But got it back home safe. The overheating issue continued all the way home, but if I didn't go full throttle, it wouldn't overheat. Interested to see if it was the mud. Got all the mud out from in the motor. I haven't checked the air filter. I just thought about that. But maybe the air filter's dirty. But I'm thinking that it's lean. I had it borderline like the minimum that I could get away with for the fuel. That way it wasn't that way it would run the best, but not continue to add heat. And I'm honestly thinking that this cold front that came through made the bike lean. Because if I would keep it at like like 50 miles per hour, it wouldn't lean out. Like, it wouldn't raise temperature. But if I would full throttle it and go to like 60, it would start raising and raising and raising. So I really kind of think it was lean, and that's why the bike was overheating. But we'll see. I'll run it again now that it's clean, got a fresh oil change in it, and we'll see if it does it again. But more than likely, it kind of felt like it was lean. I mean, it was acting lean. Just like when you would get on the gas, it would take off like harder than it usually does. All the indicators are kind of pointing to that. But made it home safe. Y'all have a good one.